All right, welcome everybody to Clarkson versus Ohio State. Clarkson will be the home team in white. They will start the game moving left to right. Ohio State in black will start the game moving right to left. Zamboni is still on the ice. We've got a few minutes before game start time. I will be back in just a few for that. All right, teams are taking the ice. We get a 3-minute warm-up period before the game starts. All right, that's going to do it for the warm-up period. Teams will get the pucks in, get their last-minute coaching, and then we will get this game started. I apologize. I was muted that whole time. Ladies and gentlemen, live entertainment. Clarkson controls off the draw. Ari bashes it to the far point where it will come over the line, and Clarkson has to get back on side. Passed across to the near side. That is past the defense where Ohio State picks it up and races into the zone. Moving past one defender, past another. That shot will go wide of the near pipe. Collected by Ohio State on the far side. Battling there on the boards. Picked back up. Moving towards the middle. That's off a skate. Pushed towards the net, but wide to the near side. Puck in the corner. Centered to the circle. That's off a skate. Comes back to the blue line. Ari holds it there. Second effort does come over the line, and it will be played out of the zone. Ari collects it back at center ice. This will be sent in, and that was a very tight offside call. Clarkson controls the drawback. Battle on the boards. Wisconsin steps away with it briefly. Now it will go Clarkson's way. Clarkson's defense steps forward with it, moving towards the near side. Holding just inside the line. Clarkson cuts back towards the middle. Shot is gloved down, but it falls into the slot. Now picked up by the Ohio State forward. Moves past one defender. It's one-on-one. Moving forward, number 14 races in, steps wide. Can't get past her, and the puck is poked away and cleared to the far boards and bashed out of the zone. Ohio State back in their own zone to get it. Collected there, turning. This will be played up the middle, knocked off the stick, and now moved forward into the zone. Number 14 again stepping in, 1-on-2. Puck poked away. Follower takes a shot, doesn't get through the bodies, and the puck will again be cleared to the far side. Shoes steps up, holds it in, knocks it back. This will again be held in at the point. This will be floated towards the net. That bounces in where Olivia blocks it down and now skates it to the near side. Olivia skates it up the near side. Centering feed, gets through everybody and all the way into the Ohio State end. Shoe picks it up there. Bounces that off a body and out. And now it's a one-on-one race where she steps through all alone, moves in, shoots, and beats the goalie to the blocker side with not much of an opening, making this a one-goal game with just over 3 minutes left to play in the first period. Clarkson controls off the draw, dumps it forward into the Ohio State end. Shoe back to collect there. Bounces that up. Can't get it out of the zone. Shoe races over, gets a stick on it, gets it up to the blue line, second effort, pushes it over. Clarkson dumps it in, and that will be offsides again. And they're pulling this one back to center because of where the pass originated from. Scrum off the draw. Ohio State's going to step away with it. Puck gets knocked to the boards. It comes into the Clarkson end, but Clarkson immediately turns it back to neutral territory. Collected, played to the near side, but stolen by Clarkson, who play it forward but lose the puck after running into the boards. This will be played into the Clarkson end, turned around by the Clarkson defense, skating to the far side, racing into the Ohio State end, moving, holding at the side of the circle. That centering feed is blocked by Shoe to the backboard. She fans on the outlet attempt, and it comes to the front on the far side, but it is picked up by Ohio State. Outlet attempt is blocked, turned back into the zone. Shoe gets a stick on that, racing over to it. She chips it past Olivia and out of the zone. Picked up by number 50 here and skated into the Ohio State end. This will be shot off the backboards, wide of the goal. Picked up, turnaround. That is tipped on net, and it's loose. Trying to get it, turnaround shot goes just wide of the near pipe. Olivia bangs it off the boards to the near side. Ari steps up, holds it in. That bounces up in the air, and Clarkson will pick it up behind their own net. This will be sent to the far side. That takes a funky bounce off the boards. Shu steps in, holds it in, turns it into the slot, steps past Olivia, backhands it towards the goal, and that goes just wide of the far pipe. This will now be wrapped around to the far boards. Sent up on the far side. Shu gets back over to her point spot. Can't get the shot away. She took a little too long. Puck trickles into the zone, dumped now into the corner. Clarkson collects there, holding, evaluating her options, now dumps it behind the net to the near side. Ari races over to it, turns it back into the circle. Collected by the defense there. Puck bounces around. Ari moves over to pressure, and the puck is sent past her to the near side. 49 races into the Ohio State zone, passes it across. 46 or 48, I can't read the number correctly. Gets it in the corner, centers, and that doesn't make it over to the middle where Ari bashes it back to the far corner. Played up the far boards, intercepted. That is sent to the middle, and that shot is just wide of the near pipe. Follow-up is blocked by the goalie back to the backboards. Battling there, Shu throws the hip, and it's sent towards the front, and the goalie will jump on top of it to end the first period. That's going to do it for one. End of one. Score is 1-0 to Ohio State. That's going to do it for the first intermission. Teams switching sides for the second. So Ohio State in black will now be moving left to right, and Clarkson in white will be moving right to left. Okay, we will reset and do that again. Ohio State steps away with it this time. Skates into the Clarkson end, moving up the near side. This will be dumped behind the net. Clarkson picks it up there, skates it to the far side. Now moving up the far side with some speed. Clarkson races up the far side, cuts back to the middle, moves into the zone on the near side. Ari blocks that down with her shoulder, overskates it initially. This will be pushed up the middle. It will be held in at the blue line. Overskated initially, shot, doesn't get anything on it. Blocked down, sent back to the blue line where it gets past the defender and out of the zone. Clarkson has to get back on side. Sent to the near side. That gets through the forward. Battling for it there. This will be kicked forward and now knocked towards the far side. Racing over to it. Bashed up the far boards. Clarkson floats it into the zone. Collected there. Sent over to the middle where Ari cannot handle that one. It comes all the way to the near side. Clarkson steals that, knocks it deeper. And now it's sent up the middle, held in at the blue line. This will be floated wide of the goal. Ari picks it up behind the net and bashes it off the backboards to the far side. Played off the half boards. That is fanned on. Turned past the forward. Ohio State moves it up the far side. Trying to move past the defense. Playing wide, passes it forward. That is right to the Clarkson defender, who immediately turns it back out of the zone and to neutral territory. Ohio State turns it back around, plays it into the Clarkson end, moves forward with it, steps past one, drops it to the middle, but that is ahead of the forward, and it will come out of the zone to the near side. Number 21 passes it across. Ari can't handle the pass, and now rockets it up the far side. Blocked by the defender, who dumps it down, And icing is waved off even though nobody touched it. Ohio State picks it up behind their own net. Playing to the far side. That is sent right to Evie, who took too long to think about it and gets the puck knocked off her stick. She gets some help from a defender. Olivia passes that forward into the slot. A shot is put on goal, and the goalie blocks it to the backboards. Sent now to the point. Held in. Shot is going to be kicked aside in front. Turning around, that will be sent back to the slot, where Clarkson gets another crack at it. That will be sent in wide of the goal. Centering feed. Comes to the front and gets through everybody. It's now a foot race. Knocked back towards the point. Held in. Sent across to the far side. Held there. Tipped towards the front. Poked away from the forward. It comes back towards the point where it's held in the zone again. Almost blocked out, but it's still in the zone. Blocked down by a skate. Knocked back towards the slot where Ohio State collects and sends it towards the blue line. Olivia steps forward. Can't hold it in the zone. And now Ohio State comes forward with numbers. Pushes the puck a little too far forward. And now has to recollect in the Clarkson end. That is dumped in but given away. This will be sent up off a skate and out of the zone. Oh, mishandled there. And Clarkson's going to step away with it, but mishandles the puck. Gets some help. Steps in, 2-on-1. It's sent to the front, but can't connect with it. Sent back into the circle. Bashed to the boards. Ohio State picks it up. Skates up the near side. 3-on-2 developing. Moves into the zone. Drop pass to the slot. Moving in, taking it wide into the circle. Still with it there. Puck gets knocked to the far boards where Clarkson picks it up and dumps it up the middle of the ice and connects with the forward. That is pickpocketed. Left behind at the red line and now moving forward with speed. Oh, that is a ridiculously tight offside call. So offside draw on the near dot just in front of me. Draw one back by Ohio State. Shue picks it up, skates forward with it, gets past one, centers it, and it is left behind where it squirts free, and now Ohio State moves in. She's got helpers to the outside. Just decides to dump the puck into the corner. Puck gets left behind there. Puck now pushed behind the net. Pushed back into the far corner where Clarkson will pick it up on the half boards. Battling for it there. Still on the half boards. Pushed towards the point. Puck now pushed towards the circle. Ohio State picks it up. Shot towards the net. Goalie sticks that one away from danger where Evie picks it up on the near side. Evie turns with it. Puck gets left behind, and now it's dumped back deep. That is well wide. Racing over to get to it. Shoved off the play. Ohio State centers that one. And Clarkson collects and skates on the near side. Clarkson skates forward with it. Moving into the Ohio State zone. Shue steps up and bashes the puck away. It gets left behind, but Clarkson has a trailer that picked it up. That shot is blocked in front. Now Ohio State skates with it. Up the pass to the near side. Number 12 steps into the zone. Moves up the near side. Puck gets knocked to the near boards. Turning with it. This will be centered, but that is behind everybody and will trickle over the line and out of the zone. Shue sends it up the near side, and that will be bashed all the way down for an icing. Defensive zone draw for Clarkson. This will be to the goalie's stick side. Scrum off the draw, controlled by Clarkson. Floated just wide of the far pipe. Puck comes to the near side. Moving forward up the near side. Clarkson comes forward with it. 3-on-2. Shue gets big. Knocks the puck away. And Ari helps her out on the near side. Puck comes out of the zone on the near side. Battle on the near boards. Puck lifted into the Clarkson end. This will be centered, but blocked by a skate. Second effort gets it to the front, where it is held in at the blue line, dumped back behind the net. Ohio State can't handle that one initially. Races over to get to it in the corner. And now Clarkson clears it out on the middle of the ice. Shue steps over. Ohio State bashes that across, but it connects with Clarkson, who takes a shot, and the goalie sticks that behind the net. Ari knocks it to the near corner. Races over to it, battle in the corner. Ari tries to kick it forward. Clarkson gets a body over there to help. Centering feed comes through, and Ohio State gets a stick on it, but can't get much on there. That is shot on net, and the goalie blocks it and then covers the rebound. .7:10 left in the second period. Defensive zone draw for Ohio State. This is to the goalie's glove side. One back by Clarkson. Olivia takes a shot. That is blocked in front by Ari. Ari fans on the outlet attempt. Stolen by Clarkson. He comes back to the near point. Number 75 steps into the circle. Shot is blocked down by the goalie. Ari bonks that behind the net. That is sent on net. Oh, and the goalie just gets a toe on it. Ari clears it to the near boards. That shot is blocked in front. And now Ohio State steps away with it. Number 14 moves up, steps towards the middle, drops, and that is away from everybody and out of the zone. Ohio State fans on that lead pass. It's pushed up and again away from everybody. Battle for it just outside of the Ohio State end, and it's pushed in, and now Ari picks it up. Ari steps past a defender, shoots it up the far side. That doesn't make it out of the zone initially. Now it's kicked out, and the forwards pick it up on the far side. Now skating forward, 1-on-3. Moves past one, gets the puck poked away, picks it back up off the half boards. Holding there, knocks it back to the point. Held in at the blue line, sent to the circle, pushed across. Goalie gets a stick in the way of that one, preventing the backdoor play. Knocked back towards the blue line, held in there. This will be knocked away by the Clarkson defense to the near side. This will be pushed up the wall. Ari steps up, holds it in. Clarkson tries again. This will be held in at the point. Ari pushes it further in, but not very deep. Battle at the point, and it will now come over the line to neutral territory. Ohio State pick it back up, skating towards the far side. Ari skates with it at her own blue line, loses the puck, and Clarkson dumps it in. Ohio State picks it up in the near circle, passes towards the middle. That is intercepted in the slot, and the puck is in the far circle. Shot is blocked in front, goes behind the goal. Puck left behind. Shot is just wide of the far pipe. Now pushed up the far side to the point. Olivia holds it there. Sent towards the front. Collected by Ohio State. Played towards the exit of the zone. Now exiting up the middle. Skating up. And gets pickpocketed, and the puck gets swept all the way into the back of the Clarkson zone. Wrapped around to the far side. This will be held in on the half boards. Battle at the point. Puck still there. Now sent up, again held in, and it trickles over the line. And we will get the offsides call. Offsides draw just in front of the Ohio State bench. Draw one back by Ohio State. Turn back forward. Clarkson steals. Passes to the near side. Doesn't quite connect with that. Recollected. Now played into the Ohio State end. That will be sent towards the goal where Shu collects that and dumps it up to the near point. Not out of the zone. Turn back around there. Shu dumps it up, but not out again. Shu takes another whack at it, but the puck was bouncing and she couldn't get good wood on it. Now it's out of the zone. It's a foot race. Evie trying to get back to it. She cannot. Battle for it there. It's sent to the point. Shu holds it in, steps up, kicks it forward, and Ohio State collects, shoots, and it's wide of the far pipe. Puck bounces to the far side where Clarkson bashes it all the way down. No icing on the play. Weaving forward with it. Ohio State collects, knocks this forward, and now it's a foot race to prevent the icing. Clarkson gets there first, skates it behind their net, wraps the puck to the far boards, or the near boards, excuse me. Shu steps up, takes a shot. It's blocked in front. Puck collected on the near side, sent up. Shu holds it at the point. That is bounced off a body, comes to the top of the circle. Evie holds it in the circle. Puck bouncing off bodies. Shu steps up at the point to hold it in. Shot is again blocked by a body in front. And Ohio State skates out of the zone. This will be knocked deep into the Ohio State zone. Shu whacks it around to the near side where Clarkson collects at the side of the circle. Ohio State moves out of the zone. Puck's left behind. Clarkson picks it back up. Puck bouncing around. It's left behind. And now Ohio State can't get it into the zone. Second effort, moves it forward, but this will be a mile offsides. Offsides draw on the near dot, just outside of the Clarkson end. With 49 seconds left in the period. Draw won by Ohio State, stolen by Clarkson. Clarkson races forward with it. Ari steps over to defend. Shot is partially blocked, and it trickles in on the goal, who just covers with 35 seconds remaining. Draw pushed forward by Ohio State. This will come to the point and over the line. Clarkson has to get back on side. They play it to the middle. Olivia dumps it up the far side. This will be pushed into the Ohio State end. Ari collects it there. She will wrap it safely behind her net with 3 seconds left. Shu steps over, pressures, and that's going to do it for two. End of two. Score is still 1-0 to Ohio State. Apologies, the stream went down briefly there. It is back up. That's just going to do it for the second intermission. Teams again switching sides. Clarkson in white will be moving left to right, and Ohio State in black will be moving right to left. Ohio State wins the draw to the near boards. This will be played up the middle, pushed forward. into the Clarkson zone. Clarkson turns it back to neutral territory. Playing on the near side, this will be dumped back into the Clarkson end. Clarkson races up the far side. They gain the Ohio State zone. Shot from distance is gloved by the goalie, who hangs on. Draw one by Ohio State towards the goal. Ari dumps that down. Icing waved off. They say it was tipped on the way through. That bounces towards the goal. Goalie plays it. Dangerous play there. It goes behind the net. Turnaround shot goes through the goalie and in. Stuff attempt makes this a 2-goal game early in the third period. I do apologize for anyone that was watching. The stream went down for just a second, but it is back up now. Draw controlled by Ohio State. Played up the middle. Fan on the dump-in attempt. Now pushed forward. Clarkson collects in their own zone. Played back out on the far side. Pressured in neutral territory. This will be dumped down the far boards. Collected just inside the Ohio State end. Knocked back out to neutral territory. Ohio State can't get the dump-in attempt forward. And Clarkson will dump this into the Ohio State end. Played behind the net. Pressured there. This will be wrapped back to the far side by Clarkson. Ohio State collects. Plays it towards the middle. Ari picks it up. Dumps this down. This will go all the way down, but on net, so no icing this time. So Ari's 1 for, 12 on the weekend for her dump attempts. Defensive zone draw for Clarkson. One over by Ohio State, but Clarkson gets there first. Races up the near side. Moving in. Shot is wide of the near pipe. Shu gets there first. Plays it up the far side. Gets past one forward. Kicks it out of the zone. Picks it back up. Moves forward with it. Puck poked off the stick. She will pick it back up at the point and shoot it into the goal. Shu scores from the point under pressure, making this a 3-goal game. Draw controlled by Clarkson. They step forward. Shot from distance is on goal, who just barely got ready in time and managed to cover and freeze the play. "11 minutes left in the game. Ohio State wins the draw back to the corner. Centering feed is right to a Clarkson player. Shot is into Ari's skates, blocking it from getting to goal. Ari picks it up on the near boards. Can't get through the defender. Dumps it forward. Doesn't get very deep, where Clarkson picks it up off the near boards and dumps it to the far side. That is still in the zone. Puck bouncing up off a body. Connects. Shot in. The goalie sticks that to the far corner. Pushed back towards the goal. It goes off the outside and behind. Clarkson plays it to the near side. Clarkson passes it to the middle. That doesn't quite connect. Shu races over. Gets there first. Fans on the outlet attempt. Battle on the boards. Shu pushes it up the boards where Evie sends it to the middle. Ari pushes it up the middle where Ohio State skates out and moves to the near side. Ohio State races into the Clarkson end, holds, still with the puck, floats that wide of the near side to the far corner. Collected there, centering feed is blocked in front and is collected by the Clarkson forward and dumped out on the near side. This will not make it for icing. They say Ari could have made it. Ari turns that back behind the net. Playing up the middle, that is off a body. Clarkson turns that back around. Shu gets a stick on it, sends it back to the top of the circle where it's intercepted. Shu sends it back to the point where it's intercepted. Shu gets another attempt at it, and she skates it to the near side and sends it up and past the defender where it connects with the forward at the Clarkson blue line. Ohio State forward moves forward, sends it behind the net, playing in the far corner. Holding there, sends it back to the point. Shu collects there, floats that one in. It skips through, and the goalie kicks that to the near side. Clarkson bashes that to the blue line. Olivia picks that up, sends it out to the far side. Shu's in a foot race. She will win that. Sends it up and out of the zone where Clarkson collects inside their own zone. Played to Olivia on the near side. Olivia comes forward with it. 1-on-2. Now 1-on-4. She has no help. That's sent in. Goalie sticks it forward. Fan on an attempt now sent out of the zone where Clarkson collects in neutral territory. Sent across to the near side. Clarkson fans on the dump-in attempt. Now passes it forward. That's behind everybody. And we're going to get an offsides call. I guess we get an offsides call. Scrum off the draw. Olivia picks it up, plays it forward as we'll go into the Ohio State zone on the far side. Centering feed is intercepted. Ohio State's forward sends it back out of the zone, connects to number 12 on the far side, who tries to get it through the defender but cannot. Puck gets left behind, and Clarkson picks it up, steps past one, moves in, being chased down from behind, holds, shoots, and that is wide of the goal on the far side. Olivia takes a shot. That's blocked in front. Puck bouncing around, goes into the slot. Clarkson steps up, turns, tries to take a shot. It is blocked down in front. Sent back. Same girl gets a hold of it. Sent up, and that is blocked in front. And now Ohio State races forward with it. Steps past the defender, gets a step, moves in, tries to take a shot. And that goes under the goalie, making this a 4-goal game. Clarkson controls off the draw. Ohio State bashes it forward briefly, now picks it up at their blue line. Evie pokes it away on the far side, chips it forward. Ohio State wins control, skates it forward up the middle of the ice, shoving there in the middle, and now Clarkson gains control and steps into the zone. Steps past the defender. No call on that hook. Holy cow. Ohio State steps away with it. Moving in, shot from distance is wide of the goal. Play on the near side. Clarkson sends it up. That bounces over Ari's stick and out of the goal, or out of the zone, sorry. Ari picks it up in her own zone. Skating to the far side, pass up the middle. That bounces off a skate. Bodies colliding. Bashed forward by Ohio State. This will be picked up by Clarkson in their own end. Floated out of the zone. That connects just outside the blue line. This will be chipped off the boards. Goalie comes out to play it. Ari collects there, bashes it to the boards. Shoved off the play. Clarkson picks it up, shoots just wide of the near pipe. Picked up on the far side. stepping towards the circle. Shot is into the goalie, and it falls behind the goal. Ohio State shoves that into the skates. That is centered, gets through everybody, and all the way to the far side. Clarkson sends the puck deep. Ohio State pushes that out, but it winds up bouncing off a skate. Evie can't get that to the middle. And now Ari skates forward with it. She's got help to her right. She skates into the zone. That shot is off a skate. Centering feed is off the outside of the pipe, close to the front. Clarkson skates it behind their own net. Now moving with some speed. Clarkson moves up the middle of the ice. She's got all kinds of room. Moves in, shoots, and the goalie punches that one to the backboards. Ari picks it up there, passes it forward. That is missed by everybody, and now Ohio State picks it up, passes it up, but can't connect with the cherry picker. Clarkson turns it around, plays it forward, moves into the zone, steps into the slot, turns, shoots, and the goalie swallows that one. And we have bodies down behind the pillar. Not sure who that was down. It looks like they just got squished a little bit at the end of that play. So 3:25 left to play in the game. Draw one by Clarkson. This will come all the way through to the near point and trickle over the line. Played back to center. Play is now onside. Played into the zone, but Ohio State plays it back out. It comes to the middle. Battling for it. Ohio State steals and plays it into the Clarkson end. This will be knocked behind the net. Turn to the near side. That shot is kicked aside by the goalie. Clarkson picks it up, skates to the far side, moving up the far side. That will be bounced off the boards past the defender. 2-on-1 developing, moving in, but Ari pokes the puck away, and it comes out to neutral territory. Foot race for it. Clarkson wins it, turns the puck back into the middle of the ice. Now 2-on-1 the other direction. Holding there, moving in. Ari sweeps the puck away, preventing the shot. Centering feed gets knocked back behind the net. Ohio State plays it in the corner. Just killing time. Holding there. 2:10 left to play. Ohio State with it deep in their own end. Floats it up the near side. Held in at the point. That doesn't have much on it, and it will now be played out of the zone. And now they're behind. But not much on that. That bounces off a body, and we're going to get a whistle for offsides. Offsides draw just in front of the Clarkson bench. One back by Ohio State. Chipped forward, but stolen by Clarkson, who play it forward. Can't get it into the Ohio State end. Evie bashes it forward, but Ohio State steals that just over the line. Plays it back out of the zone. Ohio State tries to play it forward, but that gets stolen by Evie. Ohio State plays it up the far side, trying to get it through the Ohio State defense. Clarkson can't get it forward. Evie intercepts that pass, plays it back forward. Ohio State turns it back around. This will be played deep into the Clarkson end. 57 seconds remaining. Played up the near boards, still in the Clarkson end. Turn to the near side. That will be centered, but intercepted by Clarkson. Clarkson passes it up. This connects. Now it's a 3-on-1, 2-on-1. That is slightly ahead of the forward, who couldn't keep that there. Battle in the corner. Oh, comes away with the puck. Centers. Connects. Goalie gets out. Blocks the first one away. Second effort is in on the goal. And now pushed behind. Ohio State collects it in the near corner. Dumps it up to the point. Collected there. Sent back to the front. But that is intercepted by the Ohio State defenders who can't get it out of the zone. It's in the slot. It's loose. Clarkson steals that. Puck gets pushed to the corner. Centering feed. Comes to the slot. Fanned on the outlet attempt. Pushed loose. Goalie sticks that to the far side. 5 seconds remaining. Battle there. Puck pushed away and now pushed up and out of the zone. And that's going to do it. Final score of this one is going to be 4-0 to Ohio State. We will get the handshakes, and then there will be a final set of games later this afternoon.